Meowdy. Hello, hello. Also, yes, TMB does do some great mixes. Tea.
According to the judgment of the oratrice mécanique d'analyse cardinale.
Yeah. Ah, man. Part of me is just like, yeah, let's just jump right in. Then I can, like, finish this up. And it's just like, I don't want to do that to Layla. I mean, I am gonna jump right in, though. How am I? I am a bit on the tired side. I had a lot of things to do today, so... But... I am excited about what is coming, and therefore... Screw my exhaustion. Who cares about being tired? If anything, it just helps me relate to Layla more, right? Something like that. I believe last it was... Right, the last 2 routes for Layla?
Oh, we should be close.
Oof. I hope that things pick up, though, and get better. What is this? Oh! It's the lag rock. Do I... Oh. Well, I break it.
Sure enough, it's here. And in a really obvious place. That pretty much confirms my hunch about this Sealy's intentions. I don't know, but how did it know about all these details? I've hardly told anyone about this stuff. It's not hiding somewhere and spying on me, is it? Oh, that's a scary thought. Anyway, let's look at the clue we found. Seems like you haven't forgotten about your very first failure.
A bit harsh.
See? It knows everything.
This is the stalking Sealy, the anti-Sealy.
I have no idea what's going on. No wonder the Sealy is becoming legendary. Let's keep reading the clue. I've placed the second clue where heaven meets water. The answer, seemingly amongst the stars, was ultimately washed to some unremarkable place downstream. Just as I thought. It's something to do with me again. If the first clue was any indication, then the location described in this clue should also be related to my life experiences.
There shouldn't have been a truck. I didn't hear a truck anyway.
Most
Phantom truck?
His research is related to studying the stars.
Oh, about to get isekai'd.
My thesis work often requires me to go in the field and collect astrological data. And,
oh, I didn't even do anything this time!
There's another devastating and unforgettable failure I had.
I didn't even do anything. Both of these have the same kind of general thing.
But that can't be helped, right? We do many things not because we want to, but because we have to.
Well, just don't become a villainess, or do, or don't. Because if you do, then, well, actually, what's the trope? You get reborn as a villainess, and then you try your best to avoid that, and then suddenly you become the protagonist. What if I just move away from everything if I get isekai'd?
Let's keep moving. It might be hard to believe.
Start a flower shop. I don't know.
It's making me feel a lot better than usual.
Layla, no, please, I'm tired already. Don't make me yawn. Ha, she can't come for my wallet when I've already had to use my wallet for other things. Ha 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 ha. She grabs my wallet, tries to open it, it's empty. There is dust, a single cobweb. A mushroom is growing in there somehow. I don't know.
We're here. That's the spot. out some equipment from the school and came here on a perfectly clear day. Everything was ready to go, and I was positive that I'd be able to get some great data.
That's what dead is for, ooh woo. Oh man, your dead is do woo.
But the equipment was a little heavy, and I didn't notice that the ground was muddy and some spots were unstable. After I finished setting up everything, part of the ground suddenly shifted, and my equipment started teetering over. I rushed over to grab hold of it, but I ended up tripping over another piece of equipment.
You know, I never really got the appeal of maid outfits. You're half right, though. I'm kidding, I'm
Next thing I
kidding.
knew, everything was covered with muddy water.
Oh.
Me and all my equipment. You must be wondering how someone can be so clumsy.
No. Not really. I feel that. Oh, not really. Yeah, exactly.
You wouldn't be wrong.
Wait, no,
for
Layla.
thinking that. I don't sleep much, so I get lightheaded pretty often.
Maid Arc Gwen, you're gonna have to pay me a lot to do that one.
It's a vicious cycle. The less I sleep, the more mistakes I make. The more mistakes I make, the harder it is for me to sleep.
That is incredibly relatable. Insomnia is really crappy. Ugh. You know what? When I figure out what a subathon is, then a crop. Do you think a crop top avoider would wear a maid outfit? I'd be more likely to wear a maid outfit than a crop top, honestly. Not out in public, but like for the internet, which is weirdly not public. I don't know. Sub goal. I can make that a sub goal, I guess. Oh, konbanwa. Yeah, exactly. It covers the body. It depends on the maid outfit, to be fair, but I don't think I'm arguing those.
I just got a minor fracture, so
Oh.
I had to rest at B. Marston for a while. To pay off the damages to the equipment, I took some part-time jobs. I just went to work whenever I couldn't sleep. It took me forever to pay off what I owed.
I mean, I imagine if you were working instead of sleeping, your insomnia would in fact get worse.
Bingo.
Oh.
The pressure from my
Speaking of
studies
debt.
and debt was crushing me, and I didn't want to tell my family about any of it. After all, I am the legendary Layla who made it into the academia at a young age. And had never failed an assignment in her life.
That's a lot of pressure. Oh. Yeah, you take a break?
Of course.
Take a gap year? Actually, I don't know how that would work here.
Completely, and returning home to help care for the Sumter beast, but that would be kind of embarrassing.
少しだ。寝ているけど。寝ていた。I slept a little bit. I can't speak. My brain is rebooting. I took a nap. Oh man. Blah 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 blah. The moment I start like thinking in other languages while I'm tired, I start mixing them up. It's a real problem. It wasn't that long of a nap. That's, I think, the issue. Or maybe it isn't. I don't know. Naps and I don't really mix.
I don't mean that I'd be embarrassed.
But I've been kind of depending on it lately.
Others. I mean that I'd be ashamed of myself. After all, everything I've done up till now is only a result of my own decisions.
Don't you hate when sometimes you look at a, like, what was it? I was doing a crossword the other day with a friend, and I was just looking at the word being like, something close by, and then I just went, chikai, and I'm like, that's Japanese. That's not the right language for this. And it just would not leave my brain. And it's just like, well, I guess I give up. I have failed English.
Although, it hasn't always been smooth sailing, and sometimes things don't go my way. I made it this far on my own. There haven't haven't been any major incidents with my studies, and I even managed to pay off the equipment damages.
Different Chikai. It's like close by, if I remember correctly anyway. Maybe I'm just really tired and I don't even remember proper vocabulary anymore. Ooh. Hopefully my professors never see this!
Most of it is still due to the help of some unknown person rather than my own work.
Man. Is this another part of Tevat where I just go, people need therapy, people need counselors. I don't think I should be adding on to her guilt. This would not help. This statement does not help in this situation. That just makes her feel worse.
And that's exactly why they mustn't ever find out. Once I finally manage to acclimate to life in Sumeru City, I'll show them my success. Oh, I hope that day will come eventually. Anyways, let's continue looking for the next clue. It should be around here somewhere. An unremarkable place downstream was the description.
I don't think that it's that Layla has like stereotypical Asian parents. I think it's more like putting undue pressure on herself. Like, it's not even things that other people have put on her at this point, but it builds up. Oh my gosh. Ah, dancing. Good for you. Where am I going?
That place downstream could be somewhere close by.
Oh, here it is. Yeah, self-care.
The thought of it is making me sleepy.
Oh no, Kiara is also sleepy.
Here,
It's contagious.
It's over here. Good thing it's dry. I was worried the message might be wet. Let's see. Have you found it? The unremarkable place downstream.
Are we in the wrong spot?
Well, of course. How else could I be reading this message? Seriously. I've placed the third hint at a crossroad without a cross. You can turn left or right, but turning back shouldn't be an option.
Metaphorical crossroad?
They're actually getting clearer for me. I was sorta expecting this even before I read the message. I don't know if the clues are following a timeline or if they're based on the amount of regret I have. Either way, this incident was bound to come up sooner or later.
Sounds like this is getting, like it wasn't already personal.
Would someone really go to all this trouble just to pull off some prank? I can't make heads or tails of it. Anyway, just follow me. I'll save the story for when we get there.
Yeah, imposter syndrome's a bitch. Where am I going? We have been jebaited, bamboozled, and in fact, befuddled. Which is easy to do, given that being tired makes it easier for that to happen. Although Layla's really coherent for someone who is perpetually exhausted. I will be doing Arlecchino stuff after this. And I will pull with what meager pulls I have. I won't get her, but, you know, worth a shot.
This is the place that immediately came to mind when the hint mentioned a crossroad. I came here to conduct some astrological observation once. Everything went smoothly on the way, and I thought I was starting to get used to life at the academia. But just as I was about to set up the observation equipment, I heard a strange sound coming from nearby. I made my way here and discovered a bunch of bandits robbing someone.
And that's where Layla took her first life.
They were a group of treasure hoarders, and the family that was being mugged looked completely helpless. They definitely wouldn't have been able to escape, and simply handing over their Mora might not have been enough to make the bandits go away. Not exactly. I already had a vision by that time. Someone with a vision should technically be really powerful, right? Handling a group of treasure hoarders should be well within my abilities.
I don't know if that's necessarily true.
However, I didn't know how to channel the power of the elements to fight at that time, and I was super scared. I wielded immense power, but I didn't feel any stronger than just an ordinary person.
This is Layla's Spider-Man origin story.
Then I ran away. I scrambled towards Sumeru City looking for help. Eventually, I managed to return with a few adventurers I ran into along the way. It took longer than I had hoped, and by the time we made it back here, the treasure hoarders and the family were gone.
What are the chances that she passed out from anxiety and Layla took care of the matter?
I don't know if the family only lost their belongings in the end, or if something worse happened to them.
Actually, that would be very dramatic. Layla, explain.
I faced a lot of problems after coming to Sumeru City, but this incident is one that I regret the most. I sat on the ground and began to cry.
Layla. Anyway, I started blasting. Anyway, I started slashing. I think Layla's a sword user, right?
I could have stepped in to help that family. Would it have ended differently if I were just a little braver?
Listen, yeah, you can't solve every problem just with courage. They would have killed you too.
Aw, thank you for trying to comfort me, but I can't
Like a
stop
badminton
myself
racket.
from thinking that way. It's just as the silly said. Turning back shouldn't be an option. However, I can't help but think about running away whenever I'm faced with a challenge.
The meter, I can't do anything about it. I haven't been choosing anything. She's been doing it on her own because Layla is stressing her out. Anyway, I started sleeping. Okay, so this is where the branch is. So we can take a break, which I think she kinda needs. And then we can go and do the one that stresses her out to the point where Layla shows up.
But what about my thesis? We still haven't found the Sealy's answer yet.
Please take care of your health. No!
Sorry
It's fine!
for causing you so much trouble. Alright, I actually don't have much stamina. I've been stressed this whole time and I feel exhausted.
Oh, please stop yawning. I'm also tired now. Hello!
I'm really sorry.
Never mind what I said. Don't apologize for anything. It's okay. I have tea right in front of me. Find some place to rest. On the ground. Right here. Oh. On the ground. Over there. I swear, is this the... No, this isn't the R&R location that I was trying to find for ages upon ages.
Let's stop here.
No!
I don't think I can walk any further.
Not the Aranara on the cliff! No! I can't do this again. You can't make me go back! I'm gonna make some food and juice. Wow, we came here to relax and I'm here getting stressed again. Okay, we're gonna get some food and juice. The R&R might disappear between cuts.
Alright, I'm gonna give my legs a rest. I'll be waiting for you here. I feel bad for making you go through so much trouble for me.
Don't worry, it's not you.
If only I were more capable.
It's not you.
I'm sorry. myself having to apologize. But enough of that. I need to pull myself together. The memories I've been reminded of are all really taxing.
Honestly, fair. That'd be a very long day for anyone.
I cannot just give up this time, even if my head's not in a good place. Letting these heavy feelings get the best of me will only slow us down.
It's not you, it's the invisible vegetable spirits. Don't worry about it. Layla sitting there like, are you the one who's not sleeping? What's up with you?
Watch
Huh?
out! Behind you!
Oh god, is it an Aranara?
Monsters!
Oh,
A lot of them too.
that's fine.
Why didn't we see them coming?
Oh, that's way more tolerable.
I'll fight too.
Please rest.
But I want to help. I
Dang
can't
it.
just sit back and watch you while you fight. Don't worry. I can handle myself.
Oh no, it's that one Aranara that had a knife.
I mustn't keep repeating
It got
my
magic. It got a
past
vision.
regrets. That's the most valuable lesson I've learned today. I should take action when I'm needed and give it my all when the moment calls.
If an Aranara gets a vision, I think I will simply evaporate, actually.
If you miss those opportunities,
Oh really? That's
you
from
may
Bush?
never get another chance to make up for them. Huh. I suppose that's fate. Alright, let's take them all down.
Okay, so how does
My
Layla?
guiding stars.
I know she shields. Wow, they're all floating because they're jerks. Can't even use... I can't even use Farina because they're all Hydro. Can I even hit you? No, I can't even- You're just floating above me! Menacingly! I forgot to change out 50! Everything's fine. Wait, but wouldn't they be immune to the damage? Like... Oh, never mind. I guess not.
Don't be scared.
Ooh.
The night is cold.
Neat. Wait, so extra shields. Chunky. Oh, it's gone. They're not slimes. They're also not the specters. Reinforcements. Oh no, more mushrooms.
Stars, shine for me.
Actually, you know what?
Time for
Vacuum.
takeoff.
Have fun. Time for some mushroom soup. Oh, well. Never mind, there's more mushrooms. There's more mushy gushy guys. How does... yeah, I need to grab another Geo-Construct user. And level up the sword. I think this sword is still level 1, actually. Oh, it just resists. I see.
Oh, mine to command. My guiding stars.
What does that ult even do? Who knows? Not me. Could I pause my screen to check? Probably. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that Chiori's sword is in fact not leveled.
I really need to keep up with my training. It's embarrassing to be out of breath so quickly like this.
You look pale. Please don't pass out.
Well, the only
Jory Star looks disapproving,
appropriate
probably 'cause I didn't level the
response would
sword.
be to say that I'm fine, right?
Oh,
I'm pale due to lack of sleep, not because of the fight.
but fighting makes it worse, even if that's not the originating reason, you know?
But then again, I know you'd be able to see right through those words.
It's not even hard to see through them, but no one else cares.
No hiding it. I'm just happy I didn't get in your way during the fight.
Good.
Oh.
Yay!
Thanks for the compliment.
Ah, she's
I
doing the thing.
sure don't
She's doing
get
the
to hear
thing.
that often. Although I may not be physically strong, my will is as resilient as they come. I'll be fine after I rest for a bit. Can you stay with me while I recover my energy? It shouldn't take long.
European ancestry. Oh, I thought she was just gonna curl up for a nap in the sun. Maybe I am a cat. Huh. Oh wait, there's 2 more. It's like that meme with like the things. He's like, "Sir, are you aware that you are a cat?" And it's just like, okay. Now
This is the place.
Now it's time to stress her out some more. I'm sorry. Am I a cat? Am I the cat? I don't know. The evidence is pointing to yes, but jury's out on that.
You're right. The more challenging
Cats have the
it gets,
strongest cat allergy.
the harder I should try. I'm feeling calmer now. Okay. Let's go look for more leads nearby. We're probably getting close now. Let's search this area.
One final step. Rocks. There it is. You asked your cat as a joke and she meowed in response. It's 'cause it's cat snow. You know?
Here it is, just as I thought. The Sealy must have placed it here in advance.
Technically, Lynette and Kirara met in Chiori's story quest. Like, briefly.
Let's see what we have this time. Whatever it is.
I actually
I'm
yawned. Oh my god. That's a... Oh no. No, you can't make me play GeoGuessr again. Not again, please.
Huh? It's a picture?
Yep.
Guess not. This house looks like it's in Vimara Village. Does the Sealy want us to go there?
Last stop.
I can't think of any connection I have with Vimara Village, though. I've only been there once, and it was pretty uneventful.
The Wisdom Sealy is an Aranara. Layla is also an Aranara. Everyone is an Aranara. Everything is the Samsara, and Aranara never ends.
Whatever the case, the only way we'll know is if we go there.
Let's go.
Thanks, but I'm fine. I'm used to pushing my limits. I know how far I can go.
I'm used to getting through the day with 30 minutes worth of sleep and 5 espresso shots. Montaigne already did that plot twist. Well, you see, now we can do it, but vegetable. The vegetation version. Isn't this the place where I pushed someone off a cliff? Or you could push someone off a cliff? I don't think I did, but I'm pretty sure that was one of the options. The guy still died, though, if I remember correctly. That was a wild side quest. Ah, you can sit where you pushed someone off a cliff. Okay, this is the location.
Let's see. This should be the place. Nothing seems out of the ordinary.
Oh yeah, it was also part of the Aranara quest. Huh. A lot of murder in the Aranara quest.
Maybe the Sealy didn't prepare anything for us this time. Or does it want us to knock on the door first? If we're wrong about this, it'll be super awkward.
Layla, calm down, you'll be fine.
You're right. I can't always be like this. Sometimes it's better to take action than overthink every little thing.
Yeah, the kidnapper guy, sort of. The ex-Fatui guy.
Hello? Is anyone home?
Aranara, suddenly.
Just
Never
a
mind.
moment. Oh, it's you, Layla. I'm nice of you to stop by again.
Yep, I knew it.
Huh?
It was Layla.
Do you know me?
That's no way to greet a friend. Of course I know you. Is this a friend of yours? Or perhaps a classmate?
A friend. I'm having a little trouble with my thesis and we happened to be passing by.
He's X for Tui because he's dead. I mean, yeah, I guess the X is for the living. Oh dear.
I don't know either. I don't even know where to begin. I recognized him immediately. He's one of the people that was
Oh!
getting robbed by the treasure hoarders.
Let's go, Slayla?
But he shouldn't know anything about me. He shouldn't even know who I am. Yeah, but that was before the robbery. I was just passing through. Even if he saw me, he wouldn't know who I am. He didn't notice me during the robbery.
Is something the matter?
Just an existential crisis, don't worry about it.
I appreciate your kindness, but I really can't remember how we met. I'm sorry.
So you aren't joking?
Oh,
Do you still remember when my family and I were being robbed by a gang of treasure hoarders?
he's gonna say that she saved them.
Yes, but I don't think I was of much help to you all.
How so? You told us everything yourself the last time we met. My family and I were surrounded by treasure hoarders, and I didn't know what to do. But then, we heard people approaching in the distance. Those treasure hoarders were the first to hear them coming and started to flee the moment they sensed the situation wasn't going their way. They didn't even bother taking anything with them.
I think that Slayla's just kind of friends with this whole family. He just happened to be here.
I wasn't sure what had happened, but the treasure hoarders were scared off. I
Oh!
immediately grabbed my wife and child and got out of there.
Oh, I see.
Oh, I see. I'm so glad that you and your family were unharmed.
Honestly, Slayla literally has a whole secret family, actually. Slayla seems like she's been visiting them. So, like, I guess it just has a secret family. Maybe there's a secret network of, like, friends or something. Knows every Aranara somehow.
I thought it was a party of adventurers that happened to pass by, but later you told me that you had spotted us and ran to find help. You were amazing. You managed to keep a level head even in the midst of danger. I know you have a vision, so those treasure hoarders wouldn't have been a match for you. But they might have harmed me and my family if their backs were pushed against the wall.
Wait, that's not exactly what happened. I still regret not helping out sooner. Anyway, when did I come here last? I don't seem to remember.
Slayla and Kaveh are drinking buddies. You meet one of the other every other character, and they're like, "Oh, hey, Layla, what's up?" And Layla's just sitting there like, "What do you mean?" That sounds terrifying, actually.
It's been some time, but not too long ago. I don't recall exactly when. What's wrong? Nothing's coming to mind?
She's so tired, you know?
Nope. I'm sorry. I still can't seem to remember, even after everything you've told me. Maybe I'm just under too much pressure.
Wait, that's actually canon? Oh no. Poor Layla. She thinks she's alone, but she isn't because everyone knows her. Oh dear, okay.
You came over and ate with us, and you played games with my son. If only we had taken a picture.
Yeah, I think that Layla did just get adopted.
Oh, you forgot a package here from that visit. You'll definitely remember once you see it.
She absolutely got adopted.
Wait here, I'll go fetch it.
A package? I left a package here?
It's definitely gonna be the charm that she lost.
Wait.
There it
this
is.
It.
Slayla knew where it was the whole time, and then just made it a big ol' scavenger hunt. I get why. By the way, it's like to give her closure and like up her confidence, sort of. But like, man.
This is the talisman that I lost. The one that my mother made for me. Yes, this is definitely it. She made it herself. It's the only one of its kind. There's also a letter here. Was
Sending
I
it to
planning
yourself?
To send it to someone? Let's see who the recipient is. To Layla?
I'm assuming you aren't in the habit of writing letters to yourself. Unless...
No. I swear I've never done anything like that. What is going on? Let's open it and see what this is all about. Hello, Layla. It must have been quite the endeavor to follow the Sealy's hints all the way here. Great work.
You know, now I'm starting to wonder if, like, Slayla started the whole Sealy business on the side just to set up for this exact moment. Slayla's out here playing 4D chess to get Layla to, like, become more confident.
Self-reflection is a wonderful quality to possess, but you'll only end up hurting yourself if you overdo it. Failure is a stranger to no one. The purpose of self-reflection is not to indulge in the pain of failure, but to succeed in your next attempt.
That's good advice, actually.
If you're reading this letter, then you have succeeded in taking the first step. On the back of this letter is the core information that your thesis is lacking. It's actually been done for a while now. It only feels inconclusive because it's missing a concise summary to tie it all together.
Slayla wrote in the margins of a book, sarcastically, and everyone just went, "Oh, let's go."
I hope
That's
that
amazing.
this journey has provided insight for your life ahead. From the bottom of my heart, I wish you courage as you carry onward, and hope that you fulfill the expectations you hold.
Others about Layla. Anyway, I saw her in a secluded location in the middle of the night staring ominously at the stars. I'll hate them, just like, mood.
Always watching over you. Sincerely, the Wisdom Sealy. Oh.
Oh, Layla!
I thought we were going to fail. I thought that everything we did and all the time we spent was for nothing. But the Sealy wasn't messing with me after all.
Oh, the wisdom Sealy was the confidence we found along the way.
I doubt it. I mean, unless I somehow came here while I was unconscious and don't remember it.
Yeah, wouldn't that be funny? I mean, what are the chances of that?
Although, having said that,
Oh.
I have heard rumors claiming that I sleepwalk a lot. But even then, that doesn't necessarily mean that I'm actually the Wisdom Sealy. It could have just helped me while I was sleepwalking. I'll write back and ask to meet with the Sealy and see how it responds.
Slayla sitting there like, I don't think I can arrange that. I'll never finish this thesis. Girl, just write your damn abstract. You're done. You are literally done.
Even though I still have a lot of questions, this experience was fruitful enough.
I wonder what work she has for me this time. It's the same thing as last time. I don't... What else do I do? Anyway.
If it wasn't for your encouragement, I probably would have quit halfway through and holed up in the academia somewhere. Perseverance really does pay off.
I'm not sure if I understand what has happened, but it's something good, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Be happy for your
really,
adopted kid.
Really good, and I'm very thankful for it.
Well then, since you're already here, why don't you stay and have something to eat? We just finished preparing some food. Come on, don't be a stranger. Your friend should join us as well. You can leave your troubles until after the meal. You must relax and gather your strength so you can take on the challenges ahead, am I right?
Your dad's right.
All right.
stressed anymore!
I can do this.
Aw, oh, that's really cute. Oh wait, did she bring her thesis? I assume that she's just writing the conclusion on a piece of paper. But anyway, that's really cute. What's the last one then?
Whoa,
Hmm.
the scenery here is wonderful.
Where am I going? Where am I going? I'm going here. Great, cool. We're gonna go and stress her the hell out now. I assume this is another one of those stressing out ones. Where am I going? Down. Down? Down. Where? Oh wait, no. Oh no, it's up. Oh no, oh no. Let me try that again. What if I actually take the road like I'm supposed to? Nope. Nope, come on. This way? Or so I assume. Where are the stairs? Ah! Not here. It's fine. I can do this. Okay. Make a U-turn. Make a K-turn. You're lost. This GPS is broken. Where do I go? Oh, is it inside the building? Is that why? Oh, yeah, that's why. It's because it's inside. Ah! No, wait! I can't. I'm not allowed to climb in here. Why is there this family congratulating me at my graduation? Why do they know about me? Why are they giving me my favorite food and flowers and anyway. Layla's just like, girl, you don't socialize enough. I got you. Recalculating. Beep, beep, beep. Oof, one of my family. Plural? Does Layla have multiple families? Does Layla have more than one? What am I doing here? Oh, okay. What am I doing with this branch? Oh, right. We're gonna dismiss the Seelie.
Good point. Why else would it use such a roundabout way to tell me its answer? Supposedly, everyone who's been pranked by the Seelie had angered it in some way. That means the Seelie is someone who's very strict and serious about knowledge. But who knows if it's really a Seelie or some person.
Main issues, you have a deadline, so, okay.
True. And if I don't get an answer, then I'll only have wasted more time. Aww. But there's nothing else we can do. It's the one holding all the cards. It's completely hidden and can choose whether to help us or not. After all, it'd probably be impossible to find it and ask my question in person.
I feel like trying to find the Seelie is, in fact, way more time-consuming.
Huh? I was just
okay, though.
kidding. Oh, please don't take me seriously. It's a Seelie we're talking about. According to legend, Seelies are elusive and can create countless copies of themselves. Who's to say that it won't summon a shooting star to crush us once we find it?
I can't believe the Seelie's out here using the Black Mage LB3.
Sorry. I'm just a little panicky. Okay, Layla. Calm down and think. If the Seelie is a person, then there has to be a way to track them down. We have two possible leads right now. The first is the checkout logs of those two books, and the other is the red stamp. The red stamp bears the Retawahist emblem, which is used by a lot of people. It'll be hard to track down an individual, so we should probably start with the checkout logs. Let's go and make an inquiry. We can also ask around the House of Dana and see if anyone else knows something about the Wisdom Sealy.
The logs. Can't argue with that. Logic. Huh. I was gonna say that earlier, but then I had to advance the dialogue. Okay. Let's see. Hazo somewhere in the distance. Mysteries? Without me? I'm offended.
Hi there. Do you know anything about the Wisdom Sealy?
Yes, of course. I've been looking into it for quite a while now. However, I feel like I'm still missing some key pieces of information. Hey, maybe if we put our heads together, we can figure something out.
Sure. I'll try my best.
Oh shoot, are you telling me I should be bad? I should be like delaying my puns by like 1 second off from where they'd be most applicable?
There are a few known traits of the Wisdom Sealy. First, it's extremely strong. It can easily carry a few dozen books, along with 4 or 5 pieces of astrology equipment all at once.
This has to be exaggerated, right? Or is Layla secretly incredibly strong?
It's extremely athletic as well. It only moves in a straight line and doesn't stop for anything, not even walls or rivers.
How do you know that one?
Lastly, it has a number of special abilities. It has a hardened metal body that's impervious to injury. It can freeze water into ice, and it can also summon meteors.
Okay, I can get being the most athletic of her friends, but like, I think this might be a little bit embellished. A hardened metal, and you've never seen the Sealy. How do you know any of this?
That doesn't even sound human.
That doesn't even sound like a hero.
Well, it is a legend after all. It's no surprise that some details seem a little exaggerated.
A little?
But these aren't just made up, you know. Each of its abilities has been confirmed by eyewitnesses.
It's not exaggerated. Layla can scale the desert wall by hand at high speed, just scrambling up it like a gremlin.
There have been many sightings too, including at Chatrakam Cave, the Avidia Forest, and around the waterfall south of Sumeru City.
Has anyone
Steel
seen what
exoskeleton?
it actually looks like? Or what kind of person it is?
Not that I know of. No one's been able to
How
get
do they know
close
it's
to
made
it.
of metal?
It seems like it tries to stay out of sight. I would probably want to remain a mystery too, if I were someone as legendary as the Wisdom Sealy. So what do you make of it? Have you seen it somewhere as well?
No. We're probably gonna need some time to digest all the, incredible information you've provided us.
Not a problem. But if you manage to find anything, be sure to come and tell me about it. I trust that you'll quickly discover the excitement of slowly unraveling the truth.
Truth with air quotes. Alright, what have you got for me? Are you gonna tell me that the Sealy is made out of, ice and,
Hi there. Have
What
you
else?
heard of the legend of the Wisdom Sealy?
has the strength of a meteor? Just mix it all up, jumble it?
Do I really look like the kind of student that would be interested in such a pointless legend?
Yes?
Oh, I'm sorry. We were just curious.
Well, I do happen to have some information on it.
Called it.
Huh? Logically, that has nothing to do with the question I asked. I just don't want others to see me as some poor excuse for a student, whiling away my time in the House of Dana.
I don't really think bad students would come to the House of Dana to pass the time. But anyways, you were saying?
Well, I spend most of my time here, and I have noticed something odd before. One time, late at night, a black shadow fell from above and landed in the central area of the House of Dana. Of course, I was a little sleepy at the time, but it startled me, and I got up to see what was going on.
Yeah, and apparently Batman, I was about to say.
And then what happened?
Then, the shadow quickly circled behind me with incredible
Oh.
speed. Just as I tried to turn around to get a look at it, I fainted.
Did Layla just CQC this guy and knock him out?
Yes, it was unbelievably fast. I had never seen anything like it. It was so unusual that I wasn't sure if it was real or if I was half dreaming. But given how popular the legend of the Seelie has become lately, maybe this has something to do with it.
Layla cares not for your doors or your assault laws. Well, I mean, it sounds like she didn't use a door. She used the ceiling.
Don't take this the wrong way, but doesn't the House of Dana have a door?
No, that's the House of Dorna.
It was closed that night. I suppose even the House of Dana needs to be closed for maintenance from time to time.
I see.
The wisdom
That makes
ceiling.
sense. But what were you doing here if the House of Dana was closed?
Don't look so surprised. It's a common practice to find a place to hide before they lock the doors, so you can continue reading books here. Everyone knows that.
I can tell that you'd really stress me out.
Anyway.
Wow, didn't
thank
even
you for the
acknowledge that.
info.
Alright.
I'll be sure to take note of everything you mentioned.
You're welcome.
I can't believe Layla just knocked this guy out for seeing too much.
Oh, hello there. Can I help you?
Hello. I'm a Ratawahis student and would like to see the checkout logs for theoretical astrology and a quick reference guide to astrology cases.
Meowdy. I think we're gonna have to help Layla cover up some crimes she did not know that she did.
Oh, are you also
The
here to
metal
investigate the
exoskeleton.
Ratawahis Wisdom Seelie legend?
Not the metal exoskeleton.
Also? I suppose it makes sense that we're not the only ones investigating such a popular legend.
Yes, I myself am also quite curious about it. But unfortunately, I haven't found anything out of the ordinary. Given you're a Ratawahis student, I'm sure you know that a lot of research references these two books. All our copies of these particular titles are frequently checked out. I have looked into it, but found no irregularities in the checkout logs.
Is there any chance the Seelie could have taken the books out and returned them without being noticed?
Not likely. That would be almost impossible. The House of Dana is extremely strict about the circulation of its books. There will always be a record if a book is checked out. And even if it managed to figure out a way to take the books without leaving any record, it's possible that someone would come looking to borrow the books before the Seelie returned them. If someone discovers that a book is missing or that it doesn't match my inventory records, it would come to my attention immediately. However, it might be possible to pull off in the case of a less popular book.
Okay, I understand now, thank you.
At least that was a little bit more useful.
No, with any luck, it'll help us work out the Seelie's identity. Okay, everyone's given us a lot of useful information. Let's go through it and try to organize everything. Some things we heard were pretty straightforward, but others were just, ridiculous. Yeah. Let me think and see what I can make of it. Okay, calm down, Layla.
Is she
I
gonna
know
have the little
info's
bubble
all
thing?
over the place, but you can definitely do it. First, let's try to figure out the Seelie's identity based on the clues we currently have. Then, we'll analyze where it's been sighted and its motives. Finally, we'll piece everything together. From there, we should be able to predict its movement. Alright, let's give it a try.
Oh my god, wait. I was kind of kidding. But here we are.
Book circulation is strictly regulated, and there is a log of anyone who checks out a book. The stamp. Which probably means they're a Ratawahis student. It once infiltrated the House of Dana while it was closed. I think I heard somewhere that it has a lot of ridiculous abilities. It's been to the Chatrakham Cave, the Avidia Forest, and the waterfall south of Sumeru City.
Well, okay, what do I associate this one with? I need to remember. It was Ratawa's student? Does it have to do with the logs? No, okay. Not the logs. I guess I could just go through them one by one. Oh well, Ratawa's student that has a vision? No. That has shown up here? Okay. What? Dude, is this just telling me to submit this one? Yes, yes it is.
Okay, I think I've got it now. First, based on the information Katayun provided, we can assume that the Seelie is a student from the Ratawahis Darshan. The possibility of it being someone outside the Darshan can be ruled out because it'd be impossible to gain access to those two books without going through the librarian. Next, leaving its crazy abilities aside, all the sightings took place in locations that are officially recommended for astrology observation by the academia. In other words, it's probably just conducting research, and the nature of its research is very similar to mine. The question that I submitted was no simple query, but it was able to give me a reply in
It's
just
me,
a
hi,
day.
Celia, it's
This
me.
implies that it's familiar with a similar field of knowledge.
Man, so the Seelie is studying the same things that I am, at the same times. Around the same time, anyway. I wonder who this Seelie could be who has the same schedule as me.
So based on this reasoning, all we have to do is wait for it at the next astrological observation site. It's nothing, really. There are actually some other factors that I've been speculating about. But that's not important right now. Let's get going. Even though we have a lead, it's still hard to say whether we'll be able to make any discoveries. I'll tell you what I mean by that if the Seelie doesn't show up.
Honestly, Layla is smart enough to piece it together, I think. So, like, you know, there's a chance. Maybe this route she does figure out that she is Slayla. Unless she doesn't. That's also possible. Let's see, where am I going? Oh! On a mountain! Yeah, hopefully in a healthy fashion. I mean, if she figures it out... It's fine. Everything's fine. You don't see me. I'm in a tree.
The weather today is perfect for observation.
Just a little windy,
Let's
though.
see if it shows up. Honestly, spending an entire night waiting for something that we're not sure is gonna happen might not be the best use of our time. But we don't really have any choice. This is all we've got. Get some sleep if you're tired. I'll be up. It's not like I could sleep anyways.
Do you want some melatonin? I don't have it, but we'll find a way. The tree just blinked at me. The tree's blinking at me. I don't. Your equipment is blinking at me. I do not like this. It is alive. You can use the electro on the green thing for a totally not R&R related surprise. I don't know if I trust that, but I'll do it. Especially because it's It's alive and blinking. I don't like that, actually. Oh no, not Subway.
Thanks. How
Maybe I
about
revived the
share
dust.
some basics about astrology with you, if you're interested, that is.
Oh. Did you? No, you didn't. You heard no such thing. Look, the stars! Frick, they're gone. Oh, duh! It's right there! Don't worry about it, don't worry about it. It wasn't there, it wasn't there, it wasn't there.
Show up.
Yeah. It definitely wasn't there. Ugh.
We hardly saw any animals, let alone people.
It was on the pier. Everywhere I go, they follow. Why?
No matter how conclusive the evidence is or how perfect our reasoning may be, nothing will happen as long as I'm awake.
Drowning again.
They're probably one and the same. It's like I told you.
It isn't the face of mercy.
I have a severe sleeping disorder, and there have been a lot of rumors about me sleepwalking. I tried to understand what I had been doing when I'm unconscious.
Oh,
but,
wait. Did she piece it together?
I've never been able to get any definitive evidence. Something is actively attempting to cover up all the clues without my knowing. Maybe that something is me. Or maybe it isn't. I can't be sure. For all I know, I could even be the Sealy. But what if I am? Would the Sealy be willing to help me this time? What is it actually thinking? I really have no idea.
Layla panicking about Slayla. I just want you to be happy.
Huh? You want to help me? Of course it would be nice to know what's really going on. But that's impossible. It's always avoiding me and keeping me in the dark. And that won't change even if you're around.
Seeing how badly she wants to know, maybe we should find a way to ask the other Layla about it?
Huh? What's wrong?
Well...
Yeah.
Oh.
And to think
No,
I could have been
Traveler,
working on
no!
my thesis this whole time. My stomach is churning just thinking about it.
I'm so sorry, Layla. I'm incredibly sorry.
Please stop.
No!
The more you talk about it, the more silly I feel. Oh, come on, Layla. What are you doing? Everyone's gonna start thinking you're crazy now.
Layla's gonna go and karate chop Traveler now.
Oh no. I'm losing it.
I'm so
So
sorry!
dizzy.
I'm so sorry. Layla is about to just beat us up. New boss fight.
Oh, I'm sorry. I got distracted there. Where were we? Oh, what's wrong? You look like you've got something on your mind.
Are you the other Layla?
What are you talking about? What do you mean the other Layla? I am Layla.
Oh ho ho. You know too much, pulls out the sword.
Fine. It appears that you were waiting for me to show up. I suppose there's no use in me pretending. I promise I don't mean any harm and I'll answer all your questions. But before that, would you mind telling me who you are first?
It's interesting how Slayla has like Layla's like knowledge of like, you know, all of her research and stuff, but doesn't have her memories. Maybe it's only some of them.
Let me think. Okay, I got it. You two found this place by following the hints that I left behind.
Oh, she has to just actively go look through
You were
them.
planning to wait for me. Or I should say you were waiting for the Sealy to show up. Was this your idea or hers? I see. Yes, she's always had great analytical skills. It'd be nice if she was more confident, though.
You know too much, whistling, and then we look down, there's a knife in our chest from the back. The Aranara face is the last thing we see as everything fades to darkness.
Alright, that's all the questions I have. Your turn. Please ask away.
No, I can understand these. Sure, can you turn yourself into metal?
Infiltrating the House of Dana was a total accident. She'd forgotten an important book, and the House of Dana happened to be closed at the time. There were only days before the paper was due. I had no choice but to scale the walls with some simple climbing ropes and sneak
With
in
some
from above
simple
while the car
climbing
30
ropes?
wasn't paying attention.
I'm sorry. Oh, you know, I just broke into the House of Dana using, like, a grappling hook.
I had no idea there was still a student inside.
Oh my god, wait,
I
you
had no
actually?
choice but to put him to sleep.
I had... Wait. No, that was the joke answer. You were supposed to actually assault people. Layla, that's illegal.
Any clear evidence of my existence would only hinder my ability to conceal my identity. It would also expose me to Layla as well.
He knew too much. He really did?
As for the special powers,
I'm scared.
they're just things I did during the process of trying to finish the thesis. It's like I said, I don't have much time, so I need to be as efficient as possible.
What do you mean? Metal? Meteors? Explain? Is this the new Hitman game? Apparently she's playing Hitman on the side. Wait, no, that didn't answer my question. What do you mean meteors? Exoskeleton? The steel exoskeleton is real? Okay, I get that her burst does eat meteors, but like, why was she using it in her research? Was she knocking people out with the meteors? Is that what she was doing? Was she taking out the people who saw her? And the last thing they saw was an ice meteor hitting them? Like, what purpose does that have? Her shield is the exoskeleton? Is that what they saw as being made of metal? Oh, maybe for Helen. Oh, you know what? Fair enough. I guess. Be not afraid, she says, taking them out.
That's right. Though I didn't intend for it to turn out this way, really. I just wanted to help out a few other classmates who were having a hard time while I was helping Layla finish her thesis.
Too bad those classmates still think that Layla's... Anyway, I'm just not a fan of that one classmate.
You see, Layla doesn't have many friends at the academia. If the others noticed her helping them out, I thought maybe I'd help her become more sociable.
No witnesses. The last thing you see is a chunk of ice flinging itself at your head.
Unfortunately, that didn't really work out. Instead, legends of the Sealy started going around. But that's alright.
You know, if you're going out of your way to stay out of sight, then I don't know how you were gonna get Layla to be noticed. Slayla let him live. It's okay, because all he knows is that it was a shadow. If he saw her face, though, that's it. That student would be gone.
I can instantly tell which students are asking serious questions and which are just trying to take advantage of me to slack off. My time to move freely is quite limited, so it's only natural that I would punish the people attempting to waste my time.
Honestly, fair. Slay.
My intention is to help people. I'm not here to cause any harm.
That sounds like something a fae would say.
Well then, does that answer all your questions?
Can you meet with... Oh, okay, why don't you want her to know you exist? Because she really does want you to know. Oh, want to know, rather.
You see, her emotions are incredibly unstable.
We've had this conversation
She's
before.
constantly doubting herself.
But she knows this time. She has more of an idea. So, like, I don't think it would hurt for her to know if she's already kind of, you know, on the right path. And it would help with her imposter syndrome to know that she is capable of all of it.
If she knew that there's another Layla who is capable of doing everything,
Yeah, it's
she
also
may
possible.
think even less of herself. She could think, maybe I should just leave it all to her. I'm always relying on her anyway. Why not let her live my life for me?
I'm not here to cause harm. Be not afraid.
She might start thinking about giving up completely, and that's the exact opposite of what I'm trying to do for her.
I mean, again, flip side, you let her know that you're only able to do things because she has the ability to do so. She just needs to have more confidence. It really could go either way, honestly.
After all, she and I are one and the same. We're two sides of the same coin. No one knows her greatest strength more than I do. It's her resilience. If she's able to persevere in everything she does, then one day she won't need my help anymore. I trust that she's capable of doing that, and it's something that she should do on her own.
The hypocritical oath. Do no harm unless you feel like it. Yeah, that's true. Like, knocking someone out would definitely be an amount of harm.
She actually discovered the key data she needs for her thesis a long time ago. She just didn't organize it well enough. I'll complete her thesis for her just as I have in the past.
I guess having a clear head to look through, your things just to see, what's called previous information. You know. I can't imagine being this sleep deprived and writing, like, a thesis.
Oh, please don't share any of this with her. I would like to keep this a secret for both of our sakes.
Okay, yeah, no, I would still I would keep the knocking people out thing a secret, though. That's that would definitely make her spiral.
Thank you for doing this for me. No, for us. She seems to be waking up now. Well, this is goodbye. If we never meet again, then I guess I did something right.
Hey, buddy. Sorry about that.
Huh? Did I faint? Or did I fall asleep?
You just fell asleep standing up.
Oh, I see. Was I sleepwalking? I wasn't I?
Nope. Nah, not really. I don't think so. This is a very tough choice. Nuh-uh.
Really? I don't believe you. You're hiding something from me. It's written all over your face.
What? Nah.
You said you were gonna help me, didn't you? Why are you holding out on me now? Please tell me. You promised you'd help.
Oh, that's it. That's the end. We just won't tell her. To keep a promise to her means breaking a promise to her. Lose-lose. That was fun. Now push her off the tower. No, she's gonna push us off the tower. No witnesses. So, you said Electro. Layla is secretly every single superhero collectively all at once.
Let's go. Time is against.
A comedic amount of weapons and illegal items. Grappling hooks and like multiple different I don't know, like climbing ropes and the what are those things that you like hammer into the wall for the climbing ropes? No. You said this wasn't an Aranara thing. You promised me this was not an Aranara thing. Yeah, it left. See, it's gone now. Nope. I thought you wanted to see. Look, hey, look, a distraction. It's Arlecchino. Wow, you lied. I can't believe you would do this to me. If that's okay, if Aranara pain was the thing that got me, Arlecchino, I would have been genuinely mad and upset. Hi, Lynette. Do I have an? Oh, I do have enough for another. That's neat. Nah, okay. Oh, hi, Fermine. That's fine. I mean, I guess technically I have a couple more wishes, but like... Yeah, from this. I think I got these? Yeah, I got these. Oh no, Xiangling in a Pavonia sword? I'm so sorry. Okay. I'll just use these up. Why not? And last one. Alas, that's fine. That's fine. Although, constellation, constellation. And you. Penguins. You're always truthful. You're right. I should know better than to trust. Okay. Test run. Now, how do I know you can fly. Huh. I'm just gonna get a feel for it.
Overruled.
Woo. Woo. Okay, this is really cool. She doesn't even need her supports. Imagine needing a support. Oh my god.
Transfixed.
Holy.
Everlasting as the moon.
Chair tier alongside Nagita and Farina. Oh, shoot.
Overruled.
That's nutty. That's kind of insane. Oof. Congrats, though. So, it was like... I wait for the funny numbers to continue to go up.
Step right up.
Yeah, that's how I do it. Also, cat.
The finale.
Oh, I remember doing that in the Hollow Knight thing. No, 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 you don't.
Let's get this show on the road.
Oh, wait, does that still hurt me?
Now
Disappear. All right. Yeah, that's a weird cat slime. But it is the best cat slime. Huh? I don't... I mean, they can try to hit me. Good luck, guys. Let's see. Yes, I have enough. Characters in combat. Okay. Oh? Okay, I'm going to Poisson. Poisson! Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Oh, I do need to turn on focus mode, but that'll be after this, I guess. Hi, Lenny!
Paimon.
What's up?
Oh, Paimon knows that voice.
Over here.
Lenny!
To borrow one of the more popular turns of phrase at the moment, this appears to be quite the fated reunion. Running into you two out of the blue like this has really made my day. I certainly wasn't expecting it.
You can say that again. What brings you to Poisson? Wait, Paimon's got it. You must be here for one of your magic shows, right?
Actually,
Oh?
we've run into a bit of trouble on the home front, so Father arranged for us to stay in Poisson for the time being.
Grounded. Or family vacation. I can't tell yet.
Oh, are Lynette and Fremine here too?
Yep, along with most of the other members of the House of the Hearth. You may have noticed Poisson seems a bit more crowded than usual.
Oh, shoot. Yeah, take care. And have fun. I have heard that it is good. That is all I have heard. That cat is staring at me menacingly. Not at Traveler. Me.
So you're saying nearly the entire organization has moved to Poisson? Sounds like you've run into way more than just a bit of trouble. What's really going on?
Crime. I don't know.
Well...
Crime.
Since the two of you are so curious,
Oh!
perhaps I can fill in the gaps.
What? I feel like we would have noticed.
You scared Paimon half to death.
The new world quest has a cat that can be That is so incredibly important, and I will be asking about that next time. Oh, shoot, yeah, no, take care. For those of you who need to do this quest, dip. Take the opportunity, run, flee. The cloud will go up
Father,
eventually.
you're here.
You know, on second thought, maybe we don't need to know. It's all probably super confidential House of the Heart stuff, right? We totally weren't trying to pry or anything.
No need to be nervous. I could sense your genuine concern from your conversation just now. Of course, I can also understand your confusion. Sending so many Fatui here to Poisson, it's only natural that some might suspect an ulterior motive to be involved.
Well, me too. You know what? Yeah, I'll be honest.
I understand. I'm well aware you've had your fair share of confrontations with the Fatui in the past, and I can't exactly guarantee that we'll remain on good terms in the future.
Honestly, yeah, that's fair.
As for right now, however, I would say we have little reason to be at odds, wouldn't you agree? The House of the Hearth could stand to be more open with those who have worked so closely with us in the past. As for the issue at hand, well, it hardly relates to any ulterior motive. To be frank, it all stems from a certain rumor circulating around the House of the Hearth. It's an internal matter.
What sort of rumor?
A rumor that a certain phantom child is hiding away in the House of the Hearth.
And it's serious enough that you all had to evacuate? I don't think it's just a ghost story.
A phantom child? Ooh, just hearing the name is giving Paimon the creeps.
It's just Child who's like taking breaks from hanging out with Skirk.
A spirit that should have long ceased to exist is
Never
lurking in
mind.
the shadows of the House of the Hearth. So I decided to bring the children to Poisson before continuing to investigate the situation. I expect I should be able to track down the spirit fairly quickly. After that, it's just a matter of resolving the situation, if you will. It shouldn't be much trouble at all.
Yeah, the fact that it's like enough of a threat to actually physically evacuate everyone is really odd. I would assume then that she actually saw it.
If you're curious, or if you still have some concerns, it might be advisable to stick around for a few days. I'm sure the children would be exceedingly pleased to welcome some visitors. Lenny, I'll leave you to entertain our guests. I have some matters to attend to.
Of course, Father.
Okay, have fun with ghost hunting. I assume there's more under the surface. Couldn't help but feel intimidated. Me too. During that conversation with the knave. Now that she's gone, it feels like I can finally breathe again. She also suggested that we stick around for a few days, but why?
It has long been a dream of mine to invite you to our home and introduce you to my other siblings.
Well, I mean, we can do the latter bit of this.
You're quite well known in the organization
What?
already. A lot of people have been talking about you, especially after everything with the prophecy. If you're willing, why don't you stay a while and have a little chat with us?
Hey, I don't know if I really would want to be well known within the Fatui. That's probably not going to bode well for the future.
Alright. We don't have any
else to do right now anyway. But let's be clear, we're just gonna be there as guests, okay? Don't get any funny. Oh, wait a second. For your guests, that probably means we'll be treated to lots of yummy food, right?
Oh, Paimon.
Of course. During our stay in Poisson, we've been helping out the locals with some fishing. We bring in quite the bounty every day. In fact, today's the perfect chance for me to show you what I can do in the kitchen.
Oh, you can cook?
Let's go. I'll take you to where we're staying.
I'm sure that nothing will go badly. Not a single thing. Everything is going to be fine, it's gonna be great, we're just gonna chill and have some food. And nothing else will happen. In a couple of days, Arlecchino's gonna be like, yeah, things resolved, everyone can go home now. Nothing else will happen. Imagine hanging out with the organization that wants to dissect you. Well, you see, yeah, house guest. We're a house
We rented
guest.
this house from one of the locals to use as a temporary base. I'll come back later and tidy up a bit. After that, it should be all ready for you to stay in tonight.
Wait, what? We're staying for the night? I thought that there was a place that we stayed in Poisson.
Awesome, thanks! So, where are we off to now?
Lenny's like, oh, you shouldn't stay there. They'll end up killing you. What?
Well, when I happened to run into you two earlier, I was actually in the middle of distributing some supplies. With this many people staying in Poisson, we have to bring in outside supplies every now and then. I should probably make sure the rest of these provisions get delivered. Otherwise, people might start to get antsy.
Things resolved. I found child nibbling on our crackers in the pantry. I kicked him out. That's in the sewers.
Okay, we'll come with.
Oh, right. I did forget that.
OHECC Twitch just now told me about this.
Thank you for the 10 months, Sander.
There are all sorts of rumors about your organization floating
Twitch
around
is really
out
good
there.
at informing
Paimon's
people.
not sure if she could even take a wild guess as to what's true and what's not. But now that we finally have the chance to see a day in the life of the house, we can take a good look at how you operate.
Instead of HE double hockey sticks, it's just HECC. Gotta HECC you to this email.
Well, you're more than welcome to come along. Just follow me.
Free real estate is probably really literal right now. Oh no. Yeah, half of these places would be, kind of abandoned, huh? Because they didn't come back. They're still in the water. This water, in fact. Oh dear. I think I have to go up, actually. Honestly, I wouldn't blame Fontanians for becoming hydrophobic after all of the events. Okay. Hello, we are here to give you supplies.
Linny, you're finally here. The supplies. I'm assuming you've...
Brought them with me? Yep, here you go. Hello? Something caught your eye?
He's looking at us. Like we're like a fish out of water. Maybe I shouldn't make water jokes, actually.
It's the Traveler in Paimon!
Hi?
No way!
Are we the new Yunjin? Is that what's happening?
Come here, everyone! Hurry! The Traveler and Paimon are here!
Time to throw myself off of this platform. It's okay, I have a glider.
One at a time, please. Don't crowd around them all at once. We don't want to scare off our guests now, do we?
I mean, I already was just like, yep, nope, gonna yeet myself.
Oh, it's alright! Gotta say, Paimon didn't realize we were this famous.
Now we need to leave to another country where we will not be as easily recognized.
Of course! Father and Linny have told us so much about you.
Father told us about how you helped Linny. According to her,
Oh,
you're
are
a
you House of the Hearth
trustworthy
people?
friend. And as far as she's concerned, that's pretty much the highest compliment we've ever heard her give. As you can imagine, everyone's been very curious about you.
I heard the Traveler is so strong that he can move a mountain with his bare hands. I heard Paimon eats so much that she can clean out the entire pantry at Hotel Tabor in just 3 days. Wait a second! That's the rumor you heard about Paimon? Oh, not cool at all!
These are both absolutely true.
Oh, wait! When guests visit, you're supposed to give them gifts and stuff, right? Oh, we don't need something like that. Besides, we don't have anything to give to you! Come on, we insist. I can give you some of my new potions.
Potions?
Just pick your poison.
Wait.
And by that, I mean medicine or actual poison.
I've
got both.
That sentence is concerning.
Or maybe Shaplo can teach you guys about stealth. He's super good at it. He's never been caught.
Ah, now that's not a bad idea. I know you usually prefer to fight head-on, but it never hurts to expand your bag of tricks, right? When it comes to eliminating your enemies, staying quiet can go a long way. Trust me, I would know.
Like, here's the thing. I know that these are child soldiers and, like, they're training to be assassins, but also just a kid going out there and being like, hey, would you like a bottle of poison? What kind of poison are we talking? Anyway.
I was poisoned not too long ago, and I'm still dealing with the after effects. So I'm not quite as
Poison
good as I was
blossom.
before, but I can still give you some pointers.
Wait, when you said gifts, Paimon didn't think you meant poison and stealth tactics.
I mean, stealth tactics is just advanced hide and seek, right? You know? I feel like that one's more explainable.
But those are the best things we can give you. You don't like them?
I do want the stealth tactics, though. Can I just turn invisible during stealth segments? I really don't want to deal with it.
Ooh, how about this? Tell me the name of someone that really annoys you, and we'll teach him a lesson for you.
Did you just offer to kill someone for me? Thank you? I think?
All right, Fold, Selwar. I think that's enough suggestions for now. When it comes to being a good host, it's the thought that counts.
Yeah, even if those thoughts happen to be murderous ones. Hello. I did a couple of rolls, but didn't get her, so it's fine.
You don't need a physical gift to make our guests happy. In fact, pestering them with suggestion after suggestion might make them more annoyed than anything.
Annoyed is not the word.
Enthusiasm has certainly gotten across.
I really don't think annoyed is the word here. Concern? I think it's concern. Not the first person to offer to kill someone for us, but for sure the youngest. Oh, thank you for the follow. Remember in the Chiori questline where like 3 people in succession were just like, hey, who did this to your store? I'll go out there and beat them up. Navia and Charlotte, I think it was.
Really?
We feel the love. Well, we feel something. Might be fear. Not sure yet.
Awesome! It's been so long since we've had guests to play with. If there's anything you need, just let us know.
What is your definition of play? Is there a chance of actual bodily harm? Or,
Yeah, especially if it's poison or something. I've got all sorts of potions for that.
I have a feeling that that's your thing. I think we're gonna have to kill this guy. Damn.
Well, we'll talk to you all later. We've still got supplies to distribute.
Yeah.
All right, see you later.
Probably not going to do the whole quest today because I assume it's longer than an hour.
Lenny, about all that poison. Tactics talk just now.
I'm sorry, the way that Core delivered that line. Just very, hey girl, gonna level with you. What the fuck?
Scared you, did it? That kind of talk comes with being part of the House of the Hearth. When Foltz was really young, he strangled all of his family pets. Just out of curiosity. He was labeled a dangerous problem child and was abandoned by his family.
That's certainly a way to open it up.
Elwar has an unnatural obsession with potions. Father has
Poisons.
forbidden her from trying all the different concoctions she comes up with, but she still tries to test them in secret. You really have to keep an eye on that one.
Never take any drink she offers you.
Chaplot is around my age. While I'm mainly responsible for
God, you're
collecting
right, I'm a cat,
intelligence, he handles surveillance. He's very passionate about his work and has no reservations about taking on some very difficult missions. I know you two probably aren't used to that kind of talk, but I can promise you they only had the best of intentions. Things like stealth tactics and developing different poisons, they really mean a lot to them. They were just trying to share the best of what they could offer, that's all.
It's fine. You no longer need to be curious. You know what happens. Therefore, I'm safe, I think. I'm just gonna... Oh. Oh, shoot. Yeah, maybe. Hello, cat again. You should stay away from that one kid. Warning passed. Okay, hello. Wait, no, wrong person. Ah. There we go. Oh no, there's more cats. I need to warn all of them.
Supplies are here.
Thanks. And who are these two? Outsiders?
You'd think he'd stop after the first one if he was curious? Well, at that point, it's is it replicatable, you know? Like, gotta test them theories multiple times or something, I don't know.
Allow me to introduce
Hopefully he got it out of his system.
This is the Traveler and Paimon.
Hi, what's your shtick?
Oh, you're the famous duo I've been hearing so much about. It's nice to meet you. I heard you've traveled to all sorts of places. Is that true?
Of course! We're making our way all across to that!
Oh, good for you.
You seem concerned.
You must be pretty familiar with Fontaine by now, then. Have you seen the new opera that started running recently?
That was a weird cut.
I think it's called... The 4,000 Thieves?
4,000 Thieves.
Oh, this is the first we've heard of it.
It seems like it's going to be fantastic. From what I've been able to tell from the posters, anyway. You should definitely check it out if you have the time.
Oh, and there's The Blind Maiden, too. That one is supposed to have audience interaction. Seems pretty interesting.
What are those things in the background? Like, I know that those are fish, on the right. What are those? Tentacles? Weird seaweed? Okay. Jellyfish?
After this mission is over, I think I'll go get a manicure.
All the better to stab your enemies with. A jellyfish hung to dry. Wait, like, oh, I meant the one in the bucket. Oh, actually, no, I see the base of it now. I guess it's another jellyfish.
Oh, maybe I should dye my hair. Wonder how much it'll cost.
Is it just Paimon, or do these two seem much easier to get along with than the others?
No, give him some
Looks like
time.
the House of the Hearth has some normal members after all.
No, give it a second.
I heard that.
Oh! Oops.
I'm guessing you're referring to Foltz and the others? Yeah, we're definitely not all like them.
I bet those crazies are practically foaming at the mouth right now.
Okay.
I'm sure they just can't wait to get back to Snezhnaya to carry out the plan.
The what? The plan? What plan? Do tell.
That's enough, Filial.
No, just let her. I gotta hear the tea. Come on, I got a teapot and teacup and everything. I do need a refill. Come on, give me the tea.
Don't talk about family members behind their back, right?
No, the plan.
Whatever. Let's go.
Yeah, that's kind of rough though.
Guess this is goodbye then. If you ever have some time, we should go see the opera together.
You seem nice. Ish. Isley drank all the tea. No, give me some. That's my tea.
Well, that's it for the supplies. We should probably head back as well.
What's up with the angle? Who's on the balcony?
Well, they didn't seem too happy with each other. Seems like there could be something more going on here.
Observe.
You're right. We're only here as guests after all. Oh, Winnie's getting super far ahead. Come on, let's catch up.
What plan? Why did no one address that? even in private, Paimon could have been like, wait, so they said something about a plan? What plan are they enacting that the quote-unquote crazies would be excited about, as Filial said?
So, what do you think of the members you've met so far?
They got personality.
Well, Father is always encouraging us to be strong-willed and independent. So if there's one thing we've got, it's people who aren't afraid to speak their mind. Well, I should probably get cooking. Wanna join?
Sure.
Of course!
Then let's head out and... Huh? Fremine? What are you doing here?
Why are you staring at a box?
Well,
Hey, nice to see you again!
Oh, you too. I heard you're here as guests of House of the Hearth. Welcome.
We were just going to make some food. Why don't you come along? I could use some help in the kitchen, and I seem to remember you mentioning you wanted to make seafood soup for the traveler in Paimon.
Seafood soup? Oh, Paimon is drooling already.
Were you looking for something just now, Fremine? Maybe I can help.
It's nothing. I just wanted to see if there were any extra supplies.
Yeah, we've got some left over. What do you need?
Some food and water. And some clean cloth, if possible.
Are you hiding someone?
No problem. Give me a second here. Food, water... Wait a minute. What do you need all of those for? You're not on any missions as far as I'm aware, and you were just going to come eat with us. So what's this all about?
The mysterious phantom child? A spy?
I thought I'd
Nope.
grab an extra portion.
Oh, he's hiding someone.
Because I
Not
get
something,
hungry at
someone.
night. Could be because I'm growing, you know? And...
Fremine, you're not a good liar.
Fremine. You remember what I told you? You're not like me. Your lying skills still need some work. Tell me what's going on. Is it really bad enough that you have to keep it from your own brother?
Maybe it'll be better if we gave them some space.
Huh. This is the first time I've seen that kind of look on your face. Whatever happened, does it have something to do with Father?
Yes. Just follow me.
Oh, we have been included. You know, well, I'm sure it'll be fine, right? Arlecchino can't get mad at us for keeping watch? Keeping watch. We are supervising. That's what we're doing. Yes, that is now my excuse. On the ship? It's a cat! Who would have thought? Actually, where am I going? Up? More? No, not here. All the way up? No, unlikely. Not up? Down? Oh, hello, child.
You're back! Oh, and you've brought some friends with you this time.
That's a unique model.
Hello, my name's Linny. I grew up in the House of the Hearth. And you are?
Hi, Linny. I'm also a child of the House of the Hearth.
Wait!
Just like you!
Wait, isn't this the girl from the trailer? Like, Arlecchino's, like, demo thing? Like, the girl who grew up with her? Wait, that's not... Hold on, that's not good. Why is she back and also small? Why is she small now? Weirdly, I'm immediately thinking Dottore did something.
You can call me Clairvy.
That's great. Oh no.
It's nice to meet you.
I bet that pendant has something to do with all of this. Maybe you're also an Oceanid. Oh, right, that was the animation. Gotcha. It was one of them. I watched them around the same time, so.
Does that name ring any bells, Lenny?
It rings it for me, but I'm not there.
No, not at all. That's not a name we have on our roster, I'm sure of it. What I'm not sure of, though, is how she managed to sneak in.
She came out of the water.
She must
rose
be the
out of the
phantom
depths.
child Father's been searching for. From
Oh,
the
that's
looks of
Dawn?
it, I'm guessing you were the one that found her, Fremine. You, haven't told Father, have you?
No, I haven't told anyone.
Nice.
I've just been keeping her hidden.
For how long?
About half a month now.
Honestly, considering that everyone in your house is like a trained assassin or like information gatherer, you did a good job keeping it for half a month.
So ever since we got to Poisson, then, do you have any idea what you're doing?
I know what I'm doing.
Really? Because from where I'm standing, it looks like you're hiding the very person Father has been trying to find. If Father finds out about this, everyone involved is going to be punished. You know the rules of the house, Fremine. I know you do. Father doesn't tolerate any form of betrayal. So why are you doing this?
I've thought it through. And I just can't hand her over like that. Linny, don't you remember last year? Sheplo nearly died after getting poisoned during that one mission. He wasn't able to get back before the poison started taking effect, and not a single person was there to help him. That night, while I was sleeping, I heard a voice telling me to go save him. I opened my eyes, but I couldn't find the source of the voice. I thought maybe I was just hearing things, but I went to look for him anyway. Luckily, I got there with enough time to save his life.
Well, I mean, obviously Clairview, but also like, I feel like the hearing voices thing is a little concerning.
That feeling of being haunted, of hearing voices. It's happened many times in the House of the Hearth.
Also, what is Clairview doing?
I'm sure you've noticed.
So what you're saying is, that was her? She was the one who spoke to you that night?
Unless there are other spirits roaming around the House of the Hearth, I don't think there's any other possibility. If Clairview were our enemy, it wouldn't matter whether she was a spirit or an actual child. I would have acted without a second thought, because that's what Father ordered us to do.
Yeah, what is Clairview doing? She's really interested in that light. Like, what's she doing now?
But she's been living with us, helping us from the shadows all this time. I think that makes her family.
We don't talk about Clairview.
I couldn't just hand her over to be dealt with. Not when there's so much we still don't know.
So what's your plan then? You can't keep her here forever. Someone is bound to find out eventually.
I haven't thought that far yet. I don't want to disobey an order from Father, but I also don't want to put Clairview in danger.
Come with me. There are a couple things I'd like to say to you in private.
So the noises were Clairview and not the raccoons in my attic this whole time. Aha!
Those two sure care a lot about each other.
Oh, you were listening. I mean, we weren't being quiet.
Well, they got a funny way of showing it. From where Paimon was floating, it sure seemed like they were about to bite each other's heads off.
No, they care about each other. Oh, thank you for the follow. Maybe Clairview's a raccoon. Oh no, not again.
No way. They have a really deep bond. I could tell right away, because I also have a friend like that.
Oh, does it happen to be Arlecchino? Whoa!
I just don't know how long that kind of bond can last.
What do you mean?
The darkness in the house runs deeper than you can imagine. No one can get out alive.
Well, that's ominous.
I'm sorry, Linny. I really didn't mean to drag anyone else into this.
Oh, really? You didn't mean to? 'Cause I, for one, wish you did.
Huh? What do you mean?
Lenny just like, you're a terrible liar. I would have helped you get away with it better.
You know, when we were younger, you didn't call me Linny. You called me brother, just like Lynette. We grew up together, the three of us. We were all orphans, all rescued by father. Of all the siblings in the House of the Hearth, I think our bond was the closest. Later on, when you started calling me Linny, I wasn't actually surprised. After all, Lynette and I are related by blood. We've had to depend on each other to survive long before we joined the house.
Linny,
The darkest and most difficult moments of my life happened before you and I had ever met. I'm sure that's true for you as well. Even so, Fremine, we've stood by each other for all these years now, and to me, that means more than blood. You and Lynette are the most important people in my life. No one can replace you. So I won't let you face anything alone. Not if I can help it.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, looks like things are getting kind of heated between Linny and Fremine.
No, don't. They're having a moment.
Check on them.
It's a really good moment. Let them have this moment. Oh, moment over.
It's raining.
Huh?
I should put my clothes away.
What? Rain? Wait, what do you mean rain? We're underground. Huh? Huh? Did...
Looks like she's not here either.
I mean, I know she's a ghost, but it's enough.
It's time to leave.
Because he's like, what, rain? And then suddenly she just walks off. Can you eat? You just gonna stare at it? The ghost kid is ghosting. And also ghosting me. I can't talk to her. Okay, I guess that's it. You're just gonna stare at the food for consumption. I assume that's how being a ghost works. Hey, the ghost kid is ghosting. Please send help.
Hope we aren't interrupting anything. Like a fight, or...
At this point, it's just like, no, I don't. It's not about interrupting you, and potentially and breaking up a fight. No, the ghost kid is ghosting, and I have not been trained to handle this.
Oh,
I can deal with kids that blow things up. I can't deal with ghost kids.
Is everything
Oh. Going ghost. Claire v. Phantom.
Everything's fine. Thanks for asking.
We really shouldn't have interrupted.
Well, we're all friends here, right? We've been through so much together, so if there's anything we can do to help, just say the word.
It's just a small family dispute. It's not something our guests should trouble themselves with. In fact, it might be better if your stay ended here.
It's okay, we're willing to be your accomplices.
What are you getting at, Traveler?
We're willing to be their accomplices.
When guests are around, families are often on their best behavior.
And
any disputes are less likely to escalate. That's what you're trying to say, isn't it?
Correct. Though, I feel like if we did get involved, I don't think that would stop Arlecchino from getting angry. But still, witnesses. Yeah, you're right, though.
Thank you. I was really hoping to keep you out of it. But even if I could think of some other reason to turn you away, I'm not sure I could convince you. I know things could turn dangerous, so I promise you this. From now on, I'll protect you like my life depends on it.
Don't do that. Don't die for me. I am very strong.
Me too.
No, please, don't do this. What's that one meme with the social links? Like, Yosuke will now die for you.
Well,
anyway.
Back to the matter at hand then. If we don't plan on handing Clairvy over to Father, then our only other option is to solve the mystery of her identity before Father is able to track her down. That means finding out where she came from and what she's doing here.
She's haunting a sandwich right now.
On her merry way and pretend like none of this ever happened.
Time to exorcise the ghost.
I've tried that already.
Or exorcise the ghost.
And?
And nothing. I tried taking her somewhere really far away, but after some time, she just reappeared.
Did you try to leave her somewhere and go get milk, and then she just showed up like, I'll get the milk with you?
She even came with us all the way to Poisson. It seems like wherever the house is, she follows.
I don't know much about spirits. Do you two have any ideas?
Let's see here. Paimon remembers hearing something like, if you fulfill a spirit's last wish before they die, they'll let go of whatever's keeping them here and return to the ley lines.
It's if you watch the animation, then it's like what's it called? Reveals turn into suspense, I believe is the best way to put it, because now it's just like we know what her deal is, but we don't know what's going to happen as a result of it. And that's where the tension is now. It just changes where the tension is. So I think it's alright in this particular instance.
Oh, it's just that.
Also because it was a really good animation.
So it's not guaranteed to work or anything.
Well, sounds like it's worth a shot. Guess that means we should go ask her about her wish. But first, Fremine, I need you to promise me something.
Actually, also, now that I think about it, it's a little bit fourth wall-y, but like, just the fact that she has a unique model would tip off players that something was weird. And I don't know, I guess having that animation beforehand is just like, oh, I know exactly why that is, and it takes you less out of the story, maybe? I don't know.
What is it?
Don't die.
I need you to promise me that this will stay between the two of us.
What about Lynette?
We're the masterminds behind this whole thing. No one else gets involved.
Actually, that's fair.
Can you do that for me?
Of course. I promise.
Does she have a unique model? She has different clothes. She also has different hair, eyes, and a pendant.
All right. Then let's seal
like
the
she has the
promise
bow,
just
too.
like when we were kids.
Ooh.
Fist bump
Fist
on
bump!
3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. I swear.
Wait, no, but Lynette isn't here. Wait! Where did she come from?
Whoa!
Traveler, you had a view of the whole area. How did you not notice her?
Lynette!
Yeah, you literally appeared out of nowhere. Maybe that was just her E. Oh, her E, yeah. Lynette is more ghost than the ghost child.
But what a surprise. What brings you here, dear sister?
I was here the whole time. Oh my god. She's so upset.
And, when exactly did you get here?
This is so cute. Wait, this is so cute. Oh. Oh. Oh no.
You're an idiot, brother. And you too, Fremine. You 3, Traveler.
I was about to say.
And you 4, Paimon.
Oh my god, you're so stealthy.
Wait, what did we do?
We were here.
I've seen Clairvy around the House of the Hearth before. I hadn't seen her in Poisson, so I figured she must not have come with us. But it turns out, you were just hiding her. I heard you talking about your plan. Rather than steering clear of the situation, I'd rather fully join in.
You don't need to apologize. She's great. This is amazing.
If you don't agree, I'll have no choice but to report everything back to Father. Simple as that.
You're not giving us much wiggle room here, Lynette.
Yeah, that's her job as your sister.
Well, I guess we're all in this together then. After we talk to Clairvy, we'll figure out our next move. There's no time to lose. Let's go.
Ask about Clary's origins. Hey, what's up with that sandwich?
I'm full.
Can you
Thank you
eat?
for bringing me this food, you guys.
You're a ghost. Do you need food? It also doesn't look like it's been eaten.
Did
you
she said
eat it?
she's full,
Okay.
but the food doesn't look like it's even been touched.
Maybe she ate the spirit of the food. I don't know what that means, but...
That's right. Based on what I've been able to observe, it doesn't seem like Clairvy can interact with the physical world at all. Still, when she's presented with food, she'll always linger around it for a good little while. Maybe, in her mind, she really is eating those things.
Does she know that she has already passed away?
I've tried to ask her, but she didn't answer. My guess is that she's just as confused as we are. Or maybe she couldn't understand the question at all.
Clairvy, if you've got some time, I'd like to ask you a few questions.
Sure. Oh, another new friend. Hi, I'm Clairvy.
Hello.
Clairvy, how did you join the House of the Hearth?
Huh? Isn't it the same for everybody?
Got kidnapped one day?
The knave brings you here and then you can't leave.
Clairvy doesn't realize that the knave isn't... Oh, wait.
It's just that your name, it's not on the roster. And I've never seen you before.
She doesn't realize that the house changed hands, huh? Maybe that's why she thinks that everything is still... Like, there's still child soldiers, but it is better than it was before.
The roster? Oh, I get it now. I think there might be some things you don't know about this place. The people in charge, they're not as nice as they look. They say they keep a roster, but it's not complete. There are a lot of people who aren't on it, and never will be. In this house, some people are family, and other people are just test subjects. Those kinds of people aren't ever going to get a place on the roster, unless it's the roster of people who've been executed.
Like, I really do believe that this is true, but for a different time. Because I fully believe that Arlecchino would have overturned a lot of these. To the best of her ability, anyway. Another test subject, yeah.
Wait, does that mean the knave... She...
No, I don't think that Arlecchino does.
Is there anyone that can vouch for you?
Perry. She's my best friend. She's the only one I trust in this place.
We know who that is, uh-oh.
Have either of you heard of that name before?
This is like how you never know your parents' name for like a while growing up. You just call them mom and dad and then you go, wait a second, you have a name!
No.
Me neither.
Clairvy, Perry. Neither of those names are on the roster.
Yeah, it does sound like Remone's penguin.
But it seems like she's telling the truth. Either that, or this kid's already got a bag of tricks bigger than mine.
I mean, with the shadow and light on her face, it really does look like she's a little bit two-faced, huh?
Maybe we should try a different approach. Clairvy, do you have a wish?
A wish?
It can be anything you want. Just imagine. It's your birthday, you're blowing out the candles, and your wish is...
To go outside, where the sun can find me.
That's it? Well, that sounds easy enough.
Oh?
Darkness in the house runs deeper than you can imagine.
Oh, it's a
one can
metaphorical
get out
outside.
alive.
This is a metaphorical outside. She wants to get out of the House of the Hearth. What did she mean by that? Things can't be this simple.
Okay, time to divide and conquer. Listen up. I've got a plan. I'll try and find a way to use basic illusory magic to take Clairvy outside and bring her somewhere with sunlight. Lynette, try and find the list of executions that Clairvy was talking about and see if her name is on it. Fremine, you stay in Poisson. We can't be the only ones who've had run-ins with Clairvy. I need you to collect intel on everything she said and done.
Understood.
I'll try my best.
What about us? What should we do?
Vibe.
I really appreciate your willingness to help, but this is a family matter.
Oh.
I don't want to drag you in too deep. It's too risky.
Listen, I'm already on the bad books of so many of the Fatui. It's fine if I get another one.
Let me think. Since Father considers you to be guests, maybe you could stick by her side for a little while. You don't need to do anything except keep up some nice, casual conversation.
Oh, shoot, have fun.
Ah, Paimon gets it.
Take care.
You want us to distract her.
Too late, Lenny. We're already family. I have the papers and everything. Yeah, I feel like Arlecchino's gonna realize when we start stalling and then Paimon goes, oh shoot, don't go yet! And it's gonna be like, kinda like a birthday party surprise.
Bark bark Arlecchino bark bark Awooga, so attractive she is. I mean, hi hello 1 year, how's it going?
Thank you for the 12 months, Reeve. She's not even here! She's not even on the screen! But yes, we are about to go and find her.
I'll give you a magic bird. If
We
Father
have
suspects
these?
something, all you need to do is release it when she's not looking, and it'll alert me that something's wrong.
I want one.
Of course, that's only as a last resort. If Father doesn't seem to notice us, there's no need to make contact. We'll reconvene here tonight after all's said and done.
The bird just flies off and goes, ara ara.
If the worst case scenario happens and we're discovered, just tell Father everything. We're not going to let our guests get punished for our own actions.
No, but I want to use it as a phone. Oh, be careful. Like, I'm fine, like, taking the fall for you guys. Again, it's fine to be on the bad books of the Fatui. I've already been here so many times.
You too. Okay, this is where we part. Father should be at the beach nearby.
Oh. She doesn't have to be on screen to bark for her. Is it because you're calling out for her?
I really hope this goes well. No, it has to go well. That's the only way this can get resolved.
Mohawk Bird gets along with Bullcut Burp. Yeah, they're friends. Can I talk to them? Oh, I can talk to them. Hello.
Clairvy, I'd like to take you somewhere. Is that okay with you?
Sure. Where are we going?
To see the literal sun, not the metaphorical sun. Sorry. You're kind of haunting the House of the Hearth, so I don't know if you can get out. Alright, on our way to find Arlecchino. I think this will be the last bit that I will do today. Because, this is pretty long, I'm gathering. Oh shoot, tartar sauce? Oh my god, he's alive! You want your vision back? I think we still have it. Wait, why is your vision on your belt? It's in my bag, I think. Right? Wait, is it? Where is it? Hold on. In here? Hold on, wait. Oh, we gave it back. Oh, right, we gave it to Arlecchino! Is there just a Samatrol on the buoy? Oh. I forgot.
It's the knave and child.
Oh shit, you got out. What's up?
Hey, aren't you supposed to be in Snezhnaya recuperating? What are you still doing in Fontaine?
Oh, it's you two. I didn't expect to run into you here.
Maybe you should get out of the rain, dude.
I was unconscious for quite a while after the fight in the Primordial Sea. After I woke up, I realized I was being taken back to Snezhnaya, and well...
And I had a real, bad headache, as if someone had flung me into the ground or something. I don't know.
I couldn't have that now, could I? Not when I've still got unfinished business here in Fontaine. So, I mustered up all my strength and made the journey back on my own.
What sort of unfinished business are we talking here?
Murder. The answer was murder.
It has to do with Skirk, my master. I really wanted to meet up with her, but by the time I got back, she had already left. I still have so many questions for her. Without any other leads, all I could do was ask the knave to help me track her down. She must have left behind some traces from her time in Fontaine.
Oh, okay, so have Have you found any clues?
Unfortunately, no. While the House of the Hearth is adept at collecting all manner of intelligence, certain existences can still manage to escape our purview.
Especially when you have access to portals.
Basically, unless Master feels there's a need to meet with me, she's not going to be found. But that problem has an easy fix. I just need to become stronger, and then...
Nervalette is watching a sad opera right now and is just crying. Anytime, I don't know, do they have, like, gardens and stuff? Anytime that things need to be watered, they're just like, hey, Nervalette, do you want to go and see, like, this new opera that came out? It's, like, really good. It's kind of sad, though, but it's really good. And then every time, it's just like, haha, my plants, my crops have been watered, my face is clear.
Paimon thinks you should focus on getting better first.
Or he wants to get child sick. I don't know.
The worst of it is over. It's all thanks to that one kid from the House of the Hearth. Elwar, I think her name was. She gave me a bunch of random potions to drink. They didn't go down easy, let me tell you. Pain and chills all over. But they really did help speed up my recovery.
Are you sure you had medicine and not, the poison that she wanted to test?
And that's good, because it looks like I really do have to head back this time. The old man's been putting the pressure on me. He sent someone to tell me I'm needed for some sort of project.
Oh. Painkillers kill the pain with more pain.
Project Stuja?
Project what?
Yeah, that's the one. I heard Regrator's involved too. I'm not looking forward to having to listen to all his monologuing, that's for sure. Hey, maybe you could think of a way for me to stay in Fontaine for a little longer. Helping Linny and the others brush up on their fighting skills would be far more interesting. If you and I could spar, that would be even better. I've been waiting for a chance to see you go all out.
You need to literally rest.
And what a sweet little daydream that is. But I also have a role to play in all this. I'll be leaving Fontaine shortly as well. Besides, considering how little they see fit to step outside the homeland, being called on to return to Snezhnaya by such illustrious dignitaries, what a great honor. Wouldn't you agree?
One I could do without, I'd say.
Is it just Paimon? Or does it kind of seem like they're...
Also, they're just talking about their plans very casually to us, very clearly outsiders who have gone against the Fatui's plans multiple times. Why do they feel comfortable just talking about Project Stuja?
So, dear guests of the House of the Hearth, to what do I owe the visit?
Are we gonna get taken out like Layla took out that one student? We wanted to learn more about you, you know, before you went back and all that. It's a long trip, we might not see you for a while.
Right! We're super close to Linny and the others, but we still don't know much about you!
Oh, Fimbulvinter. Oh shoot, you're right. Wait, does this end with Ragnarok?
Is that so? Introductions have already been made, have they not?
Yeah, but like, we don't even know what your favorite color is. What do we do when we get you something for your birthday?
Oh,
we don't even know when your birthday is!
You see? There's only so much you can learn about someone from a short introduction. At least tell us something a little extra, like... Why do you call yourself father?
We're so obvious. We're so bad at this.
Good question. I'd also like to know.
Wait, you don't know?
The fact that you have to ask tells me our intelligence work has been quite successful. Telling you the answer to that question would only serve to undermine that success. And we can't have that. Now can we?
Check the character. Just watch. That's false information that was spread by their intelligence network, and it's all a lie.
Spoken like a true diplomat. That was some expert sidestepping right there.
Well, if there's nothing else, I think I'll take my leave. I still have a small matter to resolve at home.
Wait!
Wait, don't go!
We're very obvious. Hey, what if we're just like, hey, I'm trying to obviously gather information on the Fatui because you're so very interesting to me. I'm doing a terrible, horrible job at it. You know. as it is. That way, we shoddily, expose ourselves in one way, but hide everything else by red herring, you know? Ha ha ha. The knave leaves right now. She's sure to run into Linny and Clairvy. Should I release the bird Linny gave us? No, I should try to get her talking about something else first. About the hearth. Time to pull out a microphone. About the House of the Hearth. What does the organization mean to you?
I'd also like to hear the answer to this.
Child is just here encouraging us. Thanks, man. Thanks for being our hype guy.
I've met some of the members of your organization, and they all seemed like really good kids. They actually reminded me of Tonya and Tusser. Which, by the way, if you ever betray them, I'm just letting you know, I won't let you off easy.
Fair enough.
And why would I betray them?
Well, you've already betrayed the House of the Hearth once, haven't you? At least,
what?
That's what I heard. Okay,
Thanks, child.
Okay, I admit. That's just what the old man told me.
The what?
The rooster, I mean.
Well, speaking of wingman, the knave betrayed the House of the Hearth. So does that mean what Clairvy said was true? Does the knave really treat her children like test subjects? No.
Wait, did you really do something bad to those kids?
Never mind what I've done. I'm more curious as to what the mighty rooster had to say. Care to enlighten me?
Ah, well, nothing much. Just some stuff about you taking out many other members of the House of the Hearth, and even going so far to attack your own family.
I see.
Time to go and make some roasted chicken.
Huh. Based on your reaction, I'm guessing it's all a bunch of lies.
Hardly. I don't appreciate his particular turns of phrase, but I suppose he didn't say anything untrue.
No, that's fair. Like, based on what we know from the animation, like, it's true. Not the whole truth, but true enough.
Although, it would be more accurate to say that there is a certain level of prejudice involved, but I don't intend to clear that up just yet. Prejudice has a funny way of concealing the real truth behind certain things, an attribute that I find to be quite advantageous. Call yourself a Fontanian, for example, and people will assume all sorts of things, when the real truth is that this is simply the land where I was raised.
Oh, so you were never in any danger of melting.
Huh? You're not actually from Fontaine? But then why did you try to help out with the prophecy and everything?
I was trying to protect the children born in Fontaine. Claiming that I myself was a Fontanian simply made it easier to operate. People
Wasn't even
would
a
hardly
lie,
suspect a fellow
technically.
Fontanian of having any ulterior motives. Who wouldn't want to save their homeland after all? The primordial sea wouldn't have any effect on me, but it would have caused great harm to the House of the Hearth. Well, you wanted extra information, didn't you? There you go. I hope that satisfied your curiosity.
Oh, she can't. Okay, that's fair. So much for learning anything else about her betrayal. She probably only revealed that other secret in order to change the subject. Seems like she's trying to avoid talking about her past.
So, you stayed in Fontaine for the kids. I guess I was wrong to believe you'd betray them. Apologies. Looks like I was holding on to some prejudices myself.
What are your feelings about Dottore? Please, rant about that. I don't know.
Good. Like I said, I like it when others have misconceptions
You want to drop that tea on your coworkers? Doesn't have to be classified information. Just, the tea. Like, one of them, like, I don't know, used your hairbrush without asking you.
Actually, while I was recuperating
Oh my
at the
god,
House
child,
of the
thank you, let's
Hearth,
go!
There was something else that really caught my attention. I heard that members always resolve disputes and arguments with a friendly spar, and the loser has to back down. Seems pretty cool if you ask me. Would also give them plenty of opportunities to hone their skills.
Okay, I see. I'm gonna put that little gun here. We'll get back and check in with Chekhov later.
Well, that's only a recent development. In the past, such spars weren't nearly so friendly. The losing party would lose everything, including their life.
They were that high stakes? Whew, at least that's not a thing anymore.
Well, the current atmosphere's not half bad. I'm a bit jealous, actually. You've got so many family members around you, and you even get to live with them.
Having a lot of family around means dealing with a considerable amount of bickering and scheming. Once Tonya and Tusser enter their rebellious phase, I'm sure you'll understand. Just imagine. Tusser becomes obsessed with plucking out strands from the rooster's mustache, or Tonya decides to dye her hair 42 different colors.
Oh my god, the actual fear in his eyes.
Okay. I get the picture.
Oh my god, Child is really the MVP here.
Well, would you look at the time?
No,
I should
Child,
probably
stay!
get going. Traveler, Paimon, I'm not sure where our paths will cross next, but the next time we run into each other, we should definitely try and find some time to spar.
Hey, Child, I have some tincing in my bag. I heard it's really great for coughs if you want some. It'll take me some time to cook it into something that's palatable. I don't want you to just eat raw grass, you know. Wait here and,
Again, maybe this is a conversation we can have when you look less like you're gonna keel over.
All right. Well, thanks for everything, Arlecchino.
No thanks necessary. You also played a part in obtaining the Gnosis. I would say we can call ourselves even.
I like the sound of that. Well, I'm off. See you all some other time.
We should probably get going too. Do you want to head back with us?
Oh? You want me to leave so soon?
I mean, we were here for a while now. It's not really so soon. Oh, Child's come back.
Oh,
I really should talk instead of Paimon.
I'm rather enjoying the evening breeze. If you don't mind, I think I'll stick around for a bit. I have some things to think about.
That's fair.
Apologies for not attending to you like a proper
that's
host.
okay.
Please forgive this slight. I do hope you'll have a pleasant stay.
Did Child sound different? Well, he is a little bit half dead.
We managed to keep her distracted until nightfall. Good thing Child was there to keep the conversation going. You don't think she suspected anything, do you?
Oh, absolutely. She definitely suspected everything.
Ran into any issues. Let's hurry back and see how everything went.
She absolutely suspected. Like, most definitely. I have no doubts she's somehow gonna follow us and is going to, like, be like, oh, yeah, so that's what you were planning.
Oh? You decided to stay a little longer.
What else did she say?
Let's take in the ocean view together, then.
Where are you looking, though? That's not the ocean. That's the mountain. Close enough, I guess. You'll take in any ocean view. It's not even an ocean, though. Maybe she's watching the crabs. There are 3 crabs there. Okay. I am going to stop here for today. Kinda tired, so, and I also have some work to do after this. But I will be back on Friday for the rest of this. You go to the Marianas Trench for Arlecchino. I can't think of the Marianas Trench without thinking of this really stupid thing that I did with a bunch of friends, where we rated rocks from this rock tier list that we found based on their edibility. Not actual edibility, but like what they would be like to eat based on their appearance. One of them we just called, well, I just called the Mariana Trench. Would you eat the Mariana Trench? But why? I don't know. Listen, the F tier, like, gatekeeper was like one that looked like a shirt, so we had a thing of saying, does this rock look more or less edible than a shirt? Anyway. You don't want to know about that. You don't want to know about that tier list. There was a lot going on in that tier. There are layers to that tier list. We don't talk about the. There's a Gerald tier. Don't ask about the Gerald tier. Yeah, marinara sauce. Exactly. Plenty edible. Let's see. Who can I wade? Time to log off. What? You don't want to hear about edible rocks? That's so crazy. They're not edible. That's the real secret. Checking. Listen, some of those rocks look like candy, you know? Oh, shoot, June's streaming. So I can send you all over there. I believe. Oh, it's been 2 hours and 44 minutes. He might have already done his Arlecchino polls. But he is still playing Genshin right now. Was Jolene Meteor in there? No, because I was looking specific. Like, I just pulled up a random tier list. It was probably for something else that someone made, because I was just like, huh, is there an edibility rock edibility tier list? There wasn't, but there were rock tier lists, so I pulled up one of them randomly, and then we just went through all of them. For whatever reason, there was mayonnaise on there. I did not make that tier list. I did not include all of the pictures. So someone put on mayonnaise, as one does. So, yeah, mayonnaise went into D tier, I think, or F tier, as a joke. Anyway. Thank you for the hugs. Gonna send y'all over to June, who is currently swimming. I think that might be... Oh, that looks like a world quest. Bonk? What do you mean? You can't hurt me any more than the rocks have hurt me. I will be streaming again on Friday for more of the Arlecchino quest. You can't hurt me more than the poison rock tier. Or the moldy foods rock tier. Okay, no, the RNRs can absolutely scar me though. I'm getting more and more uncomfortable. What do you mean he's swimming? I'm not uncomfortable. I am just very tired. Yeah, no, he's like swimming. I think he's doing one of the world quests. I think so anyway. I don't recognize it, so. Probably the new one. Are they talking about bees? Oh man, I have a fear of bees. Well, regardless. Thank you guys for hanging out. And, yeah, till next time. I can't wait to see what happens. This seems pretty cool so far. Clevy scares me. I wonder what'll happen. In the next episode, hopefully Arlecchino does not fight her kids. Oh, they're gonna get caught. Alright, take care. Rest well, have a good one. Bye-bye.